This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 414. Make Your Financing Pitch Sizzle by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. And I'm Dan, your host here, and I'm reading to you every single day to help you optimize your business life. And I'm going to keep this intro nice and short for you today, so with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. Make Your Financing Pitch Sizzle by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. How you pitch your company determines whether you get the right partners, favorable financing terms, super executives, and best shot at success. If you're a South Park fan, you'll remember the episode called The Underpants Gnomes, in which gnomes have built a business based on stealing underpants from the residents of South Park. When the kids finally catch them and ask why they're doing this, the gnomes say it's all part of their business plan. "What's your plan exactly?" the kids ask. One of the gnomes fires up a PowerPoint presentation to outline their three-phase approach. Slide number 1 says, steal underpants. Slide number 2 is blank. Slide number 3 says, profit. I cannot stress how many business building pitches I've seen like this, where phase 1 is create widget, phase 3 is profit, and the crucial phase 2 is a complete unknown. See the info on my pitch critique worksheet at the end of this column to make sure your pitch is complete. Let's say you have a capital acquisition and an advisory board to boost your credibility. You need 2 more things, a sizzling pitch and a variety of funding sources. In this column, we'll nail your financing pitch, and I'll address financing sources down the road. Roping them in. I'm assuming you've already created a killer business plan, which will yield your executive summary and financing pitch. Your business plan will be about 20 pages, covering all aspects of your business. Put in the hours to make it perfect because you'll be repurposing the business plan's content in sales presentations, marketing collateral and white papers, recruiting pitches, and your website. Your executive summary is a 2 to 5 page bottom line version of your business plan, a riveting bulletin from the front line that primes investors to read on. Few people will want to pore over the whole plan. This is why you've got to rope them in with those first pages and establish that you're a savvy, trustworthy person with a substantial idea before you lay out all the details. The financing pitch is 10 to 15 PowerPoint slides extracted from the executive summary. This is the distillation of your business, which you'll design to deliver in about 20 minutes for attention span challenged people. You'll likely need the pitch in document form too. As a former venture capitalist, I've read tottering towers of financing pitches and project proposals. Often the pitches were for products or services that no one truly needed, or projects that weren't cost justified, or worse yet, fabulous ideas presented poorly. To stand out, your pitch needs to be concise, compelling, and complete. Be concise. A concise pitch provides a simple explanation for why your business or project is a great idea and how you'll execute the steps to pull it off. The pitch must explain your company in such a crisp way that the money contingent won't be able to put it down. You must convince them that you have a sound execution strategy and pragmatic tactics for making your vision a reality. The key questions financiers want you to answer are, have you hired the right people? Can you build or deliver your product or service? Will it fly? Are you chasing big enough markets, and can you reach them? And how much will it cost us to build this business? You won't be able to eliminate the financial risk completely. So focus on showing how solid your people are, how exceptional your product or service is, and why, and how huge the markets are that you're going after, plus how you'll capture them. You must define your current and potential competitors too, in honest, realistic terms. Remember, your pitch needs to reduce the financier's fear of risk and increase their greed for gain. That's what it's all about. 2. Be compelling. A compelling opportunity is the one that has the right deal with the right price, at the right time, with the right product or service, and the right team. Compelling deals always get financed with favorable terms. To uncover your compelling quotient, answer the following questions. What exactly is compelling about your business? Your products, services, team, unique approach, intellectual property, etc. Does your product or service clearly define and address a painful problem, or in some cases, a key social trend? Has your team had prior startup success so investors know they're betting on a proven pony? Do you have high-profile advisory board members? Have you already attracted customers, either paying ones or those who've signed on for a free trial? Are your financial projections aggressive but realistic? Are your target markets tangible and accessible? Could your product or service lead to an expanded line of additional offerings? Have you built solid strategic partnerships? Do you have diverse and low-cost sales channels? And does your product or service have the kind of sex appeal that will make everyone in your target market want it? 3. Be complete. You must have a trusted third party review your pitch to ensure it addresses the high-level issues a financier might have. Friendly fire feedback is essential before you pitch to the potentially less friendly financiers. Ask anyone who can help, your startup-savvy attorney, advisory board, mentors, friends who have expertise in the specific market you're addressing or in business overall, to punch holes in your pitch. Give them a list of questions to answer, such as, what business do you think we're in? Is it interesting to you? Why or why not? Were you to consider investing in it, what additional information would you need? This is a time to lay bare any wobbly aspects of your business building pitch when you've got time to fix them. If you charge ahead with an incomplete pitch, such as one that lacks financials or a marketing or sales strategy, you'll look either unprofessional, fly-by-night, or both. Be complete. It will help you gain the trust of all you pitch to. Finally, whatever you do, just be sure to do it now. There is no time like the present to seize your awesome, rockin' success and go for it. Here's to your phenomenal future. You just listened to the post titled, Make Your Financing Pitch Sizzle by Christine Comaford of SmartTribesInstitute.com. And now, working at a startup is unimaginably hard, but having one spot to organize everything and work as a team makes it much easier. All your notes, documents, projects, processes, tasks, don't you wish there was a way to pull them all together? Notion is an all-in-one team collaboration tool that combines note-taking, document sharing, wikis, project management, and much more into one space that's simple, powerful, and beautifully designed. For startups, Notion can provide a full-on operating system for running every aspect of your company, keeping everyone aligned as you grow fast and take on more. It's actually what we use for our podcast team here, and Notion has just helped us tremendously with organizing all our notes and tasks. So, interested? Want to find out more? Notion is running a special offer just for startups. Get up to $1,000 off Notion's team plan by going to notion.com/startups. To give you a sense, that's almost a year of free Notion for a team of 10. Again, that's notion.com/startups to receive up to $1,000 in free credit to use Notion with your team. That's up to $1,000 value when you go to notion.com/startups. And a big thank you to Christine. She is a leadership and culture coach, serial entrepreneur, and New York Times bestselling author of 3 books, Power Your Tribe, SmartTribes, and Rules for Renegades. For over 30 years, she's helped leaders navigate growth and change by specializing in applied neuroscience, which helps her clients achieve tremendous results in record time. As an entrepreneur, she built and sold 5 companies with an average ROI of 700%, and she was a software engineer in the early days of Microsoft and Apple. Come by SmartTribesInstitute.com to learn a lot more about Christine and check out the resources there, and I have that linked in this episode's description and at oldpodcast.com. But that's it for another edition of Optimal Startup Daily, and I will be back again tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.